Yet another Republican has been caught committing voter fraud. A Republican's wife has been arrested for casting 23 fraudulent votes for her husband. Remember, voter fraud of this kind is very rare. But when we find it, it's almost always Republicans. Insider reports that Phuong Taylor was arrested and accused of multiple counts of voter fraud. Prosecutors say that she cast 23 fraudulent votes for her husband in the 2020 election. Her husband, Jeremy Taylor, is an elected Republican. There's an 11-page indictment. It is wild. It claims that Phuong Taylor, quote, visited numerous households within the Vietnamese community in Woodbury County. She collected absentee ballots from people who weren't there, filled them out, cast the ballots herself, quote, causing the casting of votes in the names of residents who had no knowledge of and had not consented to the casting of their ballots. Taylor is also accused of signing voter registration forms on behalf of residents who were not present. That's a crime. In total, it is 26 counts of providing false information, 3 counts of fraudulent registration, and 23 counts of fraudulent voting. Each charge carries a maximum 5-year prison sentence. Wow. The goal was to get her husband elected. I want to remind people again and again and again, and I will continue saying this until I don't need to say it anymore. Voter fraud is very rare. It's also a pretty futile strategy that is not likely to win an election. And the potential consequences of getting caught make it very much not worth the risk. Up to 5 years, potentially, for each of those counts. She's not going to get, it's 50 counts total, 5 years. She's not going to get 250 years. I will bet any amount of money on that. But the risk reward is very much out of balance. Voter fraud is a really ineffective and inefficient way to try to win an election because the number of fraudulent votes is almost always too small to actually impact the outcome. And the risk of getting caught for voter fraud is high. Now, Republicans will say everybody's getting away with voter fraud. All these Democrats are getting away with it. The truth is, there is no reason to believe that that's the case. And we've seen the Brennan Center for Justice study the numbers. The penalties for being caught are severe. It is a really bad political strategy. It's relatively easily detected, and it would be better for these people to spend their energy on activating voters. Help make the case that voters should vote for a candidate because they think that that candidate would actually do good things for them. I know it's like a crazy thing to think about, but that would be a much better way to spend your time. And the last element of this is when people get caught, it's almost always Republicans, even though Republicans claim it's Democrats that do this. Now, one could say, David, Democrats are doing it, but they're getting away with it. Republicans are getting caught, but way more Democrats do it and get away with it. Well, you've got to defend that with some data. Why is it that Democrats are so much smarter and able to get away with it? There is no evidence of that whatsoever. Are you tired of the same old off-the-shelf grocery store honey? Look no further than Manukora, our sponsor. The honey is made by bees that pollinate the native manuka trees in the remote forests of New Zealand. It gives it a unique, dark, rich, delicious flavor that you won't find in any other honey. It is 100% raw. If you look at it side by side with regular, boring honey, you can see the difference. I've got my honeys next to each other on the counter, and it looks very different. Manukora is also responsible and sustainable. All Manukora honey is harvested using traditional methods, so you can enjoy your creamy caramel honey, knowing that the production was easy on the bees and on the planet. I've been adding Manukora honey to my tea and my toast. It's a great natural sweetener in any recipe. It really stands out from everyday honey. So don't settle for the ordinary honey when you can enjoy the unique, delicious flavor of Manukora. Go to manukora.com/Pacman and use the code Pacman for a free pack of honey sticks. Very nostalgic to when I was a kid. With your order, a $15 value. Taste the difference for yourself. The link is down below.